lift your visor up, you feel the wind coming in. Still doing about 140. It's fun. Feels good.
This car does a 0 to 60 in less than 1 second, and it's doing over 160 miles an hour in an eighth of a mile. So it's a fairly, a lot of G-force, fairly quick ride.
Since its beginnings in the early 1950s, drag racing has become one of the fastest growing spectator sports in the U.S. With weekend crowds topping over 100,000 fans, top fuel dragsters routinely cover a quarter mile in under 5 seconds, accelerating faster than a space shuttle leaving Cape Canaveral and reaching 100 miles per hour in less than 1 second.
If you don't have transportation, yes, he treats you wrong.
Randy and Hilary Friedrich, along with her dedicated pit crew, make up the team of Friedrich Racing. Randy, a veteran racer and an expert mechanic, drives a top comp dragster. His wife and partner, Hilary Friedrich, a newcomer to the race scene, drives in the super comp class. With over 100 races under her belt, Hilary has proven herself a competitive driver.
I've always wanted to race a car since I was 16. I've always wanted to race something, just never did. My very first race was Mother's Day. I lost by 1/1000th of a second. The guy came down and shook my hand and said, "Who's driving this missile?" It was a kid half my age. And it felt good that there was that much respect that people wanted to see who they were racing and just enjoyed it that much.
A rear-engine dragster, 285-inch car, runs a blown alcohol, and it's unique in the fact it runs a small block Chevy, where a lot of the cars run a big block. It also runs a special transmission that no one else is running. It's a manual high speed that I manually shift with air buttons inside the car. First button is a button that we actually lock the transmission, keeps the car from rolling, and you floor the throttle with 1,800 horsepower, and the second you release that throttle, in less than 1 second, you're 60 feet down the track. At that time, you make a shift to your second gear. By that time, you're at the 1,000-foot mark. You make a manual high-speed move, and at that point, it's time to do the fuel shut-off, pull your parachute, and shut off your magneto. All that's in the course of under 7 seconds at about 220 miles an hour.
There's so many great people around at the racetrack, from the guys at the starting line that help you to the guys that help you get off the track, that make sure everybody comes off in the right order. Just fellow racers that everybody's always willing to help you out with whatever you need, and everybody takes care of everybody. It's good. It's good camaraderie.
Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down. It happened on the strip where the road is wide. Two cool shorts standing side by side. Yeah, my fuel-injected Stingray and a 413 are revving up their engines, and it sounds real mean. Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down. both accelerate. My Stingray is light, the slicks are starting to spin, but the 413's really digging in. Now gotta be cool now, power shift, here we go. Superstar thought is whining out in low, but my fuel injector Stingray is starting to blow. To get the traction, I'm riding the clutch. My pressure plate's burning, that machine's too much. Rails to the floor, here is two quad string. Now our 13's lead is starting to shrink. He's out with ram induction, but it's understood. I got a fuel-injected engine sitting under my hood. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down. Shut it off, buddy, now I shut you down.
Hi, I'm Hilary.
And I'm Randy, and together we make up the team of Friedrich Racing. As business people ourselves, we know how valuable your time is, and we do appreciate the opportunity of sharing our video with you.
We'd also like to take this time to thank our friends, family, and sponsors who continually offer their support to us throughout the entire racing season.
We do look forward to meeting with you in the future.
Thanks again, and see you on the track.
It happened on the strip where the road is wide. Two cool shorts standing side by side. Yeah, my fuel-injected Stingray and a 413 are revving up their engines and it sounds real mean. Tack it up, buddy, gonna shut you down. Declining numbers at an even rate. At the count of one, we both accelerate. My Stingray is light, the slicks are starting to spin.